Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Do They Miss Me spread. It's a new spread I'm going to be doing. This is for March 2020 for my lovely, wonderful Aries out there. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking the link in the description box down below. This is book your own personal custom reading. Also, if you want to see my videos like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to give this a good shuffle. Hopefully you're having a good day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. And let's get it popping. So this spread is basically, hey, do they miss me? Do they care about me? Are they, kind of like your questions that you're asking in your head. And you're like, what is going on, and how do I feel? What should I do? So this is for you guys. If you like the spread, let me know in the comments down below. If you don't, let me know. And yeah. So the first question that we're going to be asking is, how do they feel about you? 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 So right now they're feeling quite backstabbed, they're having a lot of swords. They have a lot of swords in their back. They're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole because sword represents thinking and contemplating. They're feeling hurt by you. They're feeling upset by you. They're feeling backstabbed by you. And probably by other people as well. Just the overall situation, they're feeling quite upset. And so they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation. How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They are feeling like the Page of Pentacles. So pages represent somebody that's a little bit younger, that has a little bit of maturity under their belt. Pages also represent messages. Pentacles represent long-term commitment, as well as earth sign energies such as Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And what does this card mean as a whole? Basically, somebody's sending you messages of long-term commitment. So coming back to the question here is, how do they feel about you? Well, they feel like they want to send you messages of long-term commitment. However, they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about feeling backstabbed from the past. So they're really contemplating and thinking about the past. But at the same time, they do want to offer you messages of long-term commitment. And this is the main central theme of that. How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They do feel emotionally happy about you. They're feeling backstabbed, of course, and they want to give you messages of long-term commitment. But at the same time, they want to they feel emotionally happy when it's pertaining to you. You gave them emotional wish fulfillment and happiness and empathy and all that good stuff. But they're just really upset about something that has happened in the past, and they're feeling quite backstabbed. So maybe something has happened between you, where you guys were having a conflict of some sort, or something was happening that you weren't quite sure of. And maybe you guys had a misunderstanding and they felt upset and backstabbed about that. But regardless of that, that's how they feel about you. So what are the blockages between you and them? 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 So it seems like the blockage here is that somebody is feeling like they are walking around with a lot of burden here, and they're very passionate about this as well. It's causing a lot of issues, and they're feeling defeated in the situation. And coming back to the question here is, what are the blockages between you and them? Well, the first blockage would be they are feeling, or you as well, or both of you are feeling like there's a burden on your shoulders. There's a lot of stuff happening. You're feeling quite defeated in the situation. It's causing a blockage between you and this individual, and a very heavy blockage that you're carrying around as like a weight on your shoulders. What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? So somebody is feeling left out in the cold. And somebody, you or them, and or both are feeling left out in the cold. And coming back to the question here, what are the blockages between you and them? The blockages is that somebody is feeling left out in the cold. Somebody is feeling kicked to the curb. Somebody is feeling like they are not having their emotions, fulfilled anymore. And you or the other person is feeling like you know, everything that you guys built up, everything that there was, is just being, you know, thrown out and, you know, kicked to the curb overall, because, you know, there's a lot of burden, there's a lot of pain, and there's a lot of stuff you guys are carrying around. And, you know, there's somebody feeling like they're left out in the cold, and that's a blockage because, you know, there's no communication, I feel like. And this is the main central theme. And what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? It seems like somebody is really holding on for a short success here, pertaining to the situation. We have this card also represents here. What is it? I'm trying to think of the definition real quick. It represents holding on for short success. It also represents holding on to grudges, holding on to pettiness, being really upset. And this is a blockage for you both here, because you guys are holding on, or you or the other individuals holding on to something and not letting it go, and holding on for a short success and not really going towards the individual in a positive, happy way, just holding on to negative things, which seems to be a theme here, because we have being backstabbed, which is the first thing of how do they feel about you. They're feeling very backstabbed. And we have the blockages, which again, somebody's holding on to something here, walking away feeling upset. So it seems like a constant and recurring theme is that there's a lot of holding on of grudges, holding on to things, holding on to things that are bad and negative. So do they want you back in their life? Is it something that they want to have back in their life, or you back in their life? It is a question that a lot of people ask, and I ask myself that question every once in a while when I'm interacting with different people and whatnot. And then leave or other way around. So do they want you back in their life? 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 Well, we have the Page of Cups. First of all, the page represents, you know, somebody that's a little bit younger, that has a little bit more maturity under their belt. Pages also represent messages, obviously, as I stated before with other pages. Cups represents emotion, love, empathy, stuff like that. But also cups represent water signs such as Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And what does this card mean as a whole? This card means basically that somebody is sending messages of love and empathy towards you and for you. And so coming back to the question here, do they want you back in their life? I feel like this is sending messages of love. So they want to have you back in their life. I feel like they're upset, but you still gave them emotional happiness at the end of the day, and they want to send you that the Page of Pentacles, again, another page, another messages of. So they want to send you long-term commitment, and you do make them happy in the long run. They're just upset about something in the past that has happened, and they're feeling quite backstabbed. So again, coming back to the question, do they want you back in their life? I feel like definitely yes, because they want to send you a cup of love. Let's ask again, do they want you back in their life? 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 The Moon card here. We have the Moon card. What does this card represent? It represents mystery, deception, and confusion. Something isn't quite right about the situation. And coming back to the question is, do they want you back in their life? I feel like they do want you back in their life. However, they're very confused, and they're not quite sure about everything and how they're feeling as a whole. So they're trying to really analyze and think about the situation, and they're just overall confused with their emotions because there's a conflicting feeling, probably from feeling backstabbed, from feeling hurt from the past. And this is the main central theme with that. And do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Ace of Wands. Okay, definitely. I think this is 100% like a yes towards an opportunity towards something like that. So aces usually represents giving something. Wands also represents a fire sign energy such as Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Wands also represents passion and fiery energy, and you know, also sexual desire as well. So that is a thing. So coming back to the question, do they want you back in their life? I feel like yes, because they want to offer you a good time, they want to offer you passion, they want to offer you maybe even sexual desires. So do they miss you? This is the main question here. Do they miss you? Are they missing you? Are they missing you? All right. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? So, What does this card represent here? It seems like there is a choice that has to be made. And this is the world card. So the world card is that they're looking at the world, they're looking at their globe here, and they're like thinking about making a astronomical decision. They're going to make a decision that is very big, that is going to take a toll on the situation. Like the whole thing is going to change completely. And they're looking at their globe and they're like, okay, I'm going to make a decision that's going to be changeful. Or that's going to be changeful. That's not a word. That's going to change a lot of things, a lot of aspects. And so they've kind of already made their decision because they are holding on to their wands here. But there's another thing behind them, a decision that they have to make. So coming back to the question here is, do they miss you? I feel like they do miss you, and they're trying to make the decision to either talk to you or not talk to you, because there's a choice here. There's two of something, and they're trying to make the decision that is going to be a very big decision to talk to you again, because I do believe they do miss you a lot. And they're like, okay, do I talk to this person? And if I talk to this person, this is going to be a big life-changing thing for me. So what should I do with this information, etc. So again, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Again, judgment card. This is representing of an ex returns card. So if you guys are dating at any point in time, or something along those lines, they definitely want to return. They want to have some type of reconciliation with you, and they definitely 100% miss you. And this is the main central theme of that. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? There you go. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is somebody wanting something to turn in their favor, something to move in a more positive direction. And coming back to the question here, do they miss you? Yes, they want things to turn in their favor. They want more things to go in a more positive direction with that being said. So let's get some advice for you. And ask the question. So what is some advice for my wonderful, beautiful Aries today? What is some advice? What is some advice? Oh gosh. Okay. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So it seems like this person definitely wants to get back in contact with you, for sure, if you're not on, obviously talking terms, if they miss you. And the fact that they want to be around you, they love you, they care about you, obviously, they want to give you an opportunity. They definitely, 100%, if the question is, if you're just wondering, you don't have any, consent, you have no want to talk to them again, and you're just wondering if they miss you, then yes, the answer is yes, they miss you. But if you want to get back in contact, if you want to be together with this person again, if you want to, interact with this person, this could be a friend as well that you had feelings for, etc., etc. But basically, if you want to let it happen, you can. Give it time. You're trying too hard. You don't push the issue too much, because there seems to be a lot of different things happening between you and this individual. But I feel like if you guys kind of slowly, naturally come back together, things will kind of work out themselves. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell and get notified when I release my videos. Also, over here is some videos that YouTube has recommended for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, like I said before. I love you guys to death. Good luck in your endeavors, and take care. Mwah.